once again, another CIO that's run all different types of agencies and departments. Department of Energy, very complex, right? A lot of different moving parts with these labs and environment up at headquarters, et cetera. You've had an opportunity to lead in different types of ways, different types of mechanisms. How do you find yourself? What are the tools and techniques that you find yourself leaning on to make sure that these goals are being accomplished for the Department of Energy?
I want to emphasize the points already made and not repeat them, which is number one, people have to feel attached and associated to the mission. They can't just be like, I'm doing IT. They need to know why they're doing it. And then number two, it is about the team. The team, people have to feel like they're part of a team, like they're working together to accomplish that mission. So from there, to your question, well, how do we get there? I think we are working in the most complex environment possible right now. I was just in Louisville earlier this week for our cyber fire training event, and we're hosting it hybrid this time. And the team was violently in agreement that in the future they're going to do one virtual a year and one in person a year because it's too hard to train people in a hybrid environment. But yet that is the environment we walk into every single day now in our workforce. And we struggle to maintain a culture in that environment because I think, you get that mission focus, that teamwork, it all goes down to what's your culture? How do you create that team? And it's all about that culture and it's all about relationships. And we are, I think, at DOE, at least to an extent, living on the relationships that were built before the pandemic started, and struggling to integrate people who came to us after the pandemic started. And we see a real difference in engagement among those two groups. We've got people who say, I know everybody, I can work great at home. And other people say, I don't know anybody, I need to see my colleagues. So we are doubling down on finding opportunities for people to meet each other in person, whether that's our OCIO team, whether it's DOE at large, whether it's our commitment this year. DOE has 97 plants and sites. My commitment is that this year, someone on my organization will set foot at every single one of those sites, that they will see our team, that we'll be present, and that they'll know that we care about them and we care what they're doing. So those relationships are just more important because ultimately, this is not we've all heard this before. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. And developing a culture where people feel good about their work, showing up in person and showing people you're interested, that's what people remember. So I think that we have to double down right now on how we lead our people, how we build a culture, finding those opportunities to create that new workplace where people are in person intentionally. Right? We previously were in person every day because that was how the workplace was. We're not anymore. So how do we intentionally come together and build relationships? So that's, to me, the next step. And we haven't got it all figured out, but we're working to figure it out.